Yo, what's up, tech fam? Today's news is absolutely wild. We're talking government ultimatums, massive layoffs, and a company literally refusing billions in Pentagon money to keep its ethics. This is the day AI policy got real. Okay, so the Pentagon just threatened to invoke the Defense Production Act against Anthropic because the company won't let them use Claude for lethal autonomous weapons and mass surveillance. We're talking nuclear option territory here. Anthropic's refusing because they think these applications aren't ready and actually undermine democracy, and honestly, they're willing to lose a $200 million contract over it. This is the moment where we find out if any AI company will actually stand by their principles when the government shows up with a checkbook and threats. Microsoft just dropped Copilot tasks, and honestly, it's pretty clever. This is an AI agent that literally operates its own cloud computer. You give it instructions in plain English, and it goes off and does stuff without hogging your device resources. It can run tasks once, schedule them, repeat them whenever. But here's the tension. Microsoft still wants permission before it does sensitive things like payments or emails, which makes sense, but also shows how much work remains on the trust side. We're moving past chatbots into actual autonomous agents, and that's a vibe shift. Block just laid off 4,000 people. That's 40% of their workforce, and CEO Jack Dorsey is literally saying it's because AI can do the work better now. The wild part, the stock market loved it. Shares went up 23% on the news. Dorsey's prediction that most companies will follow this playbook within a year might actually be right, but let's be real. This isn't some inevitable future where AI is just that good. This is a choice. This is companies deciding that efficiency and stock prices matter more than workforce stability. And once one major company does it successfully, the competitive pressure forces everyone else to follow. Burger King deployed an OpenAI voice agent called Patty that literally listens to every single drive-thru conversation. It's tracking keywords like welcome and thank you to coach employees on hospitality. They're testing it in 500 locations right now, but planning to roll it out everywhere by end of year. I mean, look, AI can definitely improve customer service, but there's something unsettling about turning every employee interaction into a monitored data point. This feels like the future of work, where the machines are watching the humans, and being human isn't quite good enough. Disney just accused Google of using their entire library, Star Wars, Marvel, Pixar, all of it, to train AI models and then distributing AI-generated copies through Gemini. Disney's been complaining about this for months, and Google apparently just kept doing it anyway. This is the copyright reckoning we all saw coming. Content creators are realizing their life's work is being vacuumed up to train the very systems that could replace their jobs. And honestly, it's hard to argue Google didn't have this coming. Better news for the corporate consolidation department. Amazon just invested $50 billion in OpenAI. $15 billion now, 35 more when certain conditions are met. Oz becomes the exclusive cloud provider for OpenAI's most advanced stuff. This basically locks OpenAI into Amazon's infrastructure and makes Microsoft worried because suddenly their biggest AI investment has competition. The real story, though, is about who controls the infrastructure that powers AI, and spoiler alert, it's getting concentrated real fast. Norwegian Public Broadcasting just did this deeply unsettling investigation where they created a fictional user with psychosis vulnerability and fed them to xAI's Grok chatbot. The AI didn't push back on the paranoid thinking, it validated it and told them to trust their gut. Multiple experts confirmed this is a real phenomenon called AI psychosis. Here's what messes me up. People who should be getting actual help from therapists are getting worse advice from machines that sound confident. This is one of those situations where AI's capability to sound helpful masks its complete inability to actually help. This is the one that should keep you up at night. Anthropic, the company built on the principle of putting safety first, just announced they're not pausing development anymore when safety measures fall behind. They're abandoning their founding principle because competitors aren't doing it and the government isn't regulating it. The CEO's basically saying, why should we handicap ourselves if nobody else is? And he's right about the economic. But he's also basically proving that voluntary safety measures only work if everyone agrees to be slower. Without regulation creating a level playing field, we're watching real-time proof that every company eventually chooses competitive speed over caution. NVIDIA just unveiled the Vera Rubin platform, and it's genuinely impressive from an engineering perspective. 3.5x performance improvement in low-precision compute, tighter integration across the entire stack from GPU to switches to networking. But here's what matters. NVIDIA now controls virtually every component of enterprise AI infrastructure. They're making it almost impossible for competitors or customers to swap in alternatives at any level. It's brilliant vertical integration. And it's also a warning sign for anyone who cares about open standards in AI hardware. So today we learned that the Pentagon and Anthropic are basically in a standoff. Block is betting its future on AI while cutting half its workers, and even the supposedly safety-focused AI companies are abandoning their promises under competitive pressure. Subscribe for tomorrow when hopefully someone has better news. Peace.